Hi guys, welcome back to the garage. It is, yes, another brilliant 70-degree day here in San Diego. I'm loving this, but let me tell you something. I'm a little worried about what our summer is going to be like if our winter has already been this warm. Exactly. So, I'm just bracing myself, that's all I'm saying. So I am here to do Maha's tag. And her tag is it's hashtag 11 tarot. I think it's 11 tarot or tarot 11. I'm going to have to look it up before I post this. But anyway, it's Maha's tag, and she's got 11 questions that she asked that she'd like to know the answers to. So I'm on board. So here we go. All right, first question. And I don't have two devices, so I have to write everything out. So I have my little notepad here with all their questions. Okay, so when and how did I discover the tarot? Okay, so the first time I discovered the tarot was in the 80s, and I was part of a witch community, and that's how I initially discovered the tarot. The second time around, I discovered it actually again through the witch community on YouTube. I ended up on a tarot channel. It was Avalon's channel, and she just got me. She reignited those tarot juices that I had from before. So that's how I got back into the tarot. How long have I been working with the tarot? Well, I worked with it for probably 2 or 3 years in the 80s. But this recent trip, it hasn't even been a year yet. I think maybe I'm going on 7 months, 7 or 8 months that I've been working with the tarot. Question 3. Do you consider yourself a deck collector? I consider myself a deck collector of tarot I like. Now, I don't collect decks just to collect decks to have them all. I collect decks that resonate with me, which leaves me far fewer decks that I'm going to be trading or giving away because I've already kind of connected with them. So, yeah, then I don't waste as much money. I think, anyway. Anyway, so that's me. I collect decks that I resonate with. Question number 4. Do you cleanse decks? No, I do not, because currently I'm the only one using them. So, no issue there. Question 5. What role does tarot play in your life? Wow. Okay. So initially, what really got me back into tarot was my mother's passing. And tarot helped me grieve in a manner that was good for me. And I was very surprised at that because in the 80s, when I initially used tarot, it was just for predictive work. There was no such thing that I was aware of about any kind of inner work that could have been done with tarot back in the 80s. I just discovered that this time around, and my mind was absolutely blown. So I'm using tarot now for more inner work. It's more working on myself, getting deeper. Yeah, so that's what I use it for. 6. Do you use any system of correspondences with tarot? Currently, I don't. I'm sure that I will incorporate more things as time goes on and my skills develop. I do have to say I love the way my friend Heidi Wildfeather works with the elements. I love adding the elements. I also think about adding the astrological zodiac signs into the mix as well. So those are just some things that I'm thinking about, but obviously for future work. Question 7. What is the one deck you are most comfortable using in any situation? For me, that's going to have to be the Everyday Witch. that deck is absolutely amazing. I've never heard so many people rave about the wonderfulness of this deck. I mean, originally, a lot of people thought it was going to be kooky and kid-like, and it's absolutely not. It's a very adult deck, but it gives just great readings. Great readings. I absolutely adore that deck. Could pick it up at any point in time and work with it. So, yeah, it would be the Everyday Witch. Question 8. Other than reading, other than readings, do I use I kind of shortened the sentence. My hand was getting tired by question 8. Okay, so other than readings, do I use the tarot for anything else? And I do. I actually got this idea. I'm like picking from people here. My soul sister, Jennifer Willowind the Thrifty Witch, she takes tarot cards and she puts them on her altar. Or she takes them to work and she puts them up as a focus for the day or the week. And so I've started doing some of that. Currently, this year is the year of the moon for me. So I'm doing all kinds of moon workings. And so I have moon cards up where I can focus on them. Or my card of the day, I will focus on. So yeah, that's what I'm using tarot for, other than just doing readings, for focus work, inner work. Okay, so do you read for predicting the future? I do, but not the far future. It is the short future. I'd say 3 to 6 months. 3 to 6 months out, I will read for. But any further than that, I think is just maybe asking for trouble, or I don't know. You could, I think, lay out an entire year if you make it clear to your client or querent that if they stray from the path that is laid out on the table, if they change their attitude or make any changes in directions, it's going to change the outcome. That's all there is to it. So, yeah, I do predictive future readings. 10. If you could be any card in the tarot, which would you be? Well, I have had one person, actually 2 people, who have said that currently I remind them of the Queen of Pentacles. And you know what? I'm happy being the Queen of Pentacles. I love that because I think it's good to be queen. I'm a Leo, by the way, if you guys don't know that. So, of course it's good to be queen. But the material stuff is nice, but deep down inside, it is family and friends and people and experiences that are treasured more than things. So, I think I have a very rich and wealthy life right now. So I'm sticking with the Queen of Pentacles. Let me fix my crown. All right. And the last question is, which card is most difficult to connect with and how do I feel about it? Okay, so wands. I'm afraid I haven't done a very good job. Now, again, my soul sister, God, I love her. I just love Jen. Don't you guys just love Jen? Jen has been working the wands like a crazy lady. I love her because the 2 of us have had issues connecting to the suit of wands. And so she has been doing a wand study. She goes live once a week with 1 card. So I think next week she is up to the 5 of Pentacles. I'm so bad I haven't listened to 3 and 4 yet. But I think it's fabulous that she's doing this study, and it's really helping me. And while I'm at it, I'm also going to throw out another new name to the tarot community, if you guys haven't heard of him. I think I mentioned him once on my channel, but you really need to check out Jeff Burr. Jeff, Burr. He goes by the Tattooed Spirit, which I love. Jeff is he's a professional hypnotherapist who uses tarot in his practice, which I think is great. His channel's fairly new. He doesn't have, well, he has a lot of videos up. He's for anybody who's a newbie, go watch Jeff, because he has short videos on, he's gone through all the major arcana, the individual cards. And the way he's done all of these videos is he's literally weaving a story. He's walking you through the story of the major arcana, which I thought was terrific. Just terrific. So you can see how the storyline plays out. So I'm really enjoying watching Jeff's channel. And I noticed, yes, Jeff, I noticed that you threw up videos of the wands. So I'm going to get there, I promise. But I'm still working through the major arcana. Jeff has done a couple of our tarot tags, and I just think he's a swell guy, very knowledgeable about tarot. He's only a couple hours north of me, and so yeah. So let's welcome Jeff into the community. So go check out Jeff Burr, the Tattooed Spirit. He's cool. All right, guys. So there is my hashtag Tarot 11 or 11 Tarot, depending on how I put it up, the way Maha expected it. And Maha, my dear, great questions. So great seeing you back on your channel. Love, 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 love you. All right, guys. Much love. I'll see you next time.